Back here with you on the Black Bear Crane halftime show in Guilford, where the PCHS has a 4-1 lead over Mattanawcook. Right now, I got Mike Rowe with me. He's the head coach at Foxcroft Academy. Previously, coached at Mattanawcook Academy. So, just come and see some of your former players tonight.
Yep. I just wanted to. There's like 4 or 5 guys that I had for 3 years that are seniors now. Just wanted to come see their final game. So.
Yeah, and this, Coach Ayala and I, kind of noticed they put out a lot of effort. They might not be, as talented as other teams, but they're always putting out the effort, aren't they?
They do, and they're a good group of boys. They work hard. They always give 100%, and it's just really tough.
But now let's get into what you're doing this year. Right now, you're in a good spot, Foxcroft Academy. You're kind of playing better as the season has gone on, and you're in a spot you're definitely going to at least make the tournament. That's the first step. And right now, what? Yeah, 7 seed. You could move up as high as 5th. You could be 6th. You could you're probably going to finish somewhere between 5th and 7th, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't see us going above 5th. Potentially, we could probably drop to 8th. But nothing lower than 8th.
Talk about some of your players. We got a couple of them, and you can go on a vote at easternmainsports.com. A couple of your players on our, for nominated for Athlete of the Week. Kind of talk about them and talk about your team in general right now.
We're really starting to come into our own. It took us a while with all the boarding kids to really come together as a team and learn how to play with each other. But the last week we're on a 3-game winning streak. Fernando Oliveira from Brazil has really stepped up in the last 3 games. He's got 5 goals and a couple assists, including 2 game winners. He got this past week against Herman and then against MDI on Saturday when we went to MDI. That was a huge win for us. Big confidence booster for us. Peyton Wellman, he's one of the other guys that are up for a vote this week, has really stepped up. He stopped 40-something out of the last – he only gave up 2 goals all last week, and he's really stepped up. He's only a junior. He's really turning – he's really doing a good job at goalie. Kyle Jankunas, he's a senior. He's been coming on of late, but we've really just started to gel. And I knew going into it, new coach, new system, new kids coming in, that maybe the first half of the season was going to be a little rough, getting used to each other. But I kind of thought second half of the season we'd start to gel and show that what we can do. So,
and talk about your matchup scheduled for tomorrow, right?
No, it's postponed from tomorrow to Wednesday.
Okay, so it's already postponed. But talk about that matchup. I think you lost 3-2, right?
We lost 3-2. Thought we were a little flat that game, really. Mm-hmm. It was earlier in the season. We just didn't play with the same intensity that we have been playing with. We were learning how to spread the ball a little bit then, but we're doing so much better with spreading the ball now. Our defense has really stepped up. I've got 4, in my opinion, of the best guys on defense around. And Carlos Rodriguez is our stopper, and he's just unbelievable. He's a tank, and he just makes unbelievable plays for us. Adam Connor is doing a great job as our sweeper. And then we got Ashton A. that's really stepped up this year, and Eduardo Lopez. And then we got a couple others, too, with Josh Knapp that have Kieran Shriver, Lachlan Shriver, too, that fill in, too, on the defense. But, it's going to be a tough matchup with Old Town on their field, senior night, under the lights. They're going to be kind of jacked up for this. Probably a little confident. They only lost to John Baptist the other day, 1-0, so they're going to be confident coming off of that. So it's a key matchup for us. We need it. We want to keep the momentum building up for the playoffs.
Yeah, and if you play on Saturday, we plan on being there to broadcast your prelim game. So we hope we see you. You probably hope we don't, because that means you can move up and move right to the quarterfinal round. But,
yeah, absolutely.
but you've been have had a great year. You've done a great job with them. So congratulations on a great year, no matter what happens going forward. And good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you, and thank you for having me.
Yes,
appreciate it.
Thank you, Coach. And we're